1. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. This pose is a great stretch for the back, legs, and arms. To get into this pose, start on your hands and knees with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Lift your hips and straighten your legs, forming an inverted V shape with your body. Press your palms firmly into the ground and spread your fingers wide. Engage your core and keep your head between your upper arms. 2. Warrior I, Virabhadrasana I. This pose helps to build strength and stability in the legs, hips, and core. To get into this pose, step your feet wide apart and turn your right foot out 90 degrees and your left foot in slightly. Raise your arms to shoulder height, keeping them parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee so that it is directly above your right ankle. Keep your left leg straight and press your heel into the ground. Gaze forward and lift your chest. 3. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. This pose helps to stretch the sides of the body and improve balance. To get into this pose, start in Warrior I position with your left foot forward. Lower your right hand down to your right ankle or to a block on the ground, and extend your left arm straight up towards the sky. Gaze up at your left hand and hold for a few breaths before switching sides. 4. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. This pose helps to improve balance and strengthen the legs and feet. To get into this pose, start standing with your feet hip-width apart. Shift your weight onto your left foot and lift your right foot off the ground. Place the sole of your right foot against the inner thigh of your left leg, or on your left calf or ankle. Raise your arms above your head and bring your palms together. Gaze forward and hold for a few breaths before switching sides. 5. Bridge pose, Setubandha Sarvangasana. This pose helps to strengthen the back and core muscles. To get into this pose, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Lift your hips off the ground and press your feet into the ground to lift your hips higher. Clasp your hands together under your body and hold for a few breaths before slowly lowering back down. 6. Child's pose is Balasana. This pose is a great resting pose that helps to stretch the back and hips. To get into this pose, start on your hands and knees with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Lower your hips back towards your heels and stretch your arms out in front of you. Rest your chest on your thighs and your forehead on the ground. Hold for a few breaths. 7. Cat-cow pose, Marjayusana Bitalasana. This pose helps to stretch the back and improve spinal mobility. To get into this pose, start on your hands and knees with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Inhale and round your back, tucking your chin towards your chest, cat pose. Exhale and arch your back, looking up towards the ceiling, cow pose. Repeat for a few cycles. 8. Seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. This pose helps to stretch the back and legs. To get into this pose, sit with your legs extended in front of you and your hands on the ground beside your hips. Inhale and lift your chest, then exhale. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more.